Assalamu alaikum. I'm Sohail Zindani, and this video is in response to my status on Facebook where I requested questions that you may have regarding trainings. और बहुत ज़बरदस्त लोगों ने बहुत ही intelligent questions share किए हैं. I think questions is what are important. Answers just built around, but questions and the quality of questions matter the most. So what I'll do is I'll try to respond to those questions, and chunke I guess there are 10 of those, so it will be easier for me to perhaps answer all. Let's begin. A few questions from a very dear friend Tufail, who himself has been into training business and selling of training. So thank you Tufail for sharing your questions. The first question, although ये मुझे इसकी total clarity build नहीं हुई है, and that's the problem with digital media conversation कि बहुत सारी जगहों पे you can't build that, but anyways I'll try to answer. तो एक तो question इनका था कि value versus cost, benefit versus feature. I don't know. I can assume कि तुफैल मुझसे basic इसके differentiation नहीं पूछ रहा होगा, but then I need more clarity around it. But cost is the amount of input that is incurred into something, whereas value is what we get out of it. That's true in terms of training. हम unfortunately training की cost calculation में बहुत time लगाते हैं, लेकिन value identification के ऊपर हमारा दिमाग बहुत कम चलता है या तब तक हम थक गए होते हैं. The other question around was on benefits versus feature. Feature again is something that is what is produced, or what the product has it. However, benefit is what user gets out of it. हमारे यहाँ हम normally, अगर मैं इसको क्योंकि ट्रेनिंग के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में हम बात कर रहे हैं, अगेन हम ट्रेनिंग्स के फीचर बहुत दिखा सकते हैं, और कोशिश करते हैं भाई, वी ऑल आर इन मार्केटिंग बिजनेस, आई डोंट वांट टू बी हिपोक्रेट. हम प्रोडक्ट बताते हैं तो प्रोडक्ट के साथ उसके फीचर्स ज़रूर बताते हैं, बट आई थिंक at the end of the day what is remembered are the benefits that you are able to draw out of it. So जब भी हम ट्रेनिंग डिज़ाइन करें, think on the receiver perspective, that what kind of benefit is the person getting. Asadur Rahman, a good friend, he shared a question, what are the few powerful starting and how to retain attention. Asad, what I can do is I can share with you a book on icebreakers and openers and all that, but there is one core philosophy that one needs to understand, and that is you have to start and then maintain with a certain interest. What I've seen in a lot of training is that just by the वो एक impression होता है कि हमें ice breaker बहुत अच्छा करना है, तो we kind of put all our energy into ice breakers and openers, and then gradually we lose on our energy. I think that is counterproductive. Your start should be good, there's no doubt about it. One of the most important concepts of memory that we teach is the primacy effect. However, it's also very important that you continue that momentum, you continue that energy, because if you start at a certain point and you go down, that's perceived low. So yeah, Tufail again asked that how to get maximum ROI. Tufail, let's not, me, I'm not trying to run away from the question. Just because it needs a detailed elaboration, but on a very quick note, बहुत सारे clients ROI की बात करते हैं without having a bloody baseline. I'll give you an example. इस एक्सरसाइज से मेरा वेट रिड्यूस हुआ, ये पता करने के लिए मुझे पहले मेरा वेट कितना था ये पता होना चाहिए. सो क्लाइंट्स एक्सपेक्ट कि आप एक इंटरवेंशन कर देते हैं जिसकी कोई बेसलाइन कैलकुलेशन के वक्त बात नहीं हुई है, एंड देन यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ROI. आई थिंक दिस कैन ओनली कम आउट ऑफ मिरेकल, नो अदर स्ट्रैटेजी अराउंड इट. बट the next year, somewhere around March, I am planning to develop something around it, and there's a news. The news is that I'm not going to do it alone. There are a few other industry people I'm talking to that we can collaborate on doing something around ROI, because that's a real concern to businesses today. Wow, Kazi Wakas, wonderful friend, doing amazing work in Dubai. His question is also very interesting. What has been the innovation in training? What kind of innovation we can bring into training? Kazi, I'll be very honest. I think हम लोग in terms of training, innovation has been, particularly in our part, it has not been the best. I think internationally चीज़ें बड़ी अच्छी हो रही हैं, locally भी हो रही हैं, I'll not say, but you know, additions of simulation, अब तो VR based trainings आ गई हैं, so there's a lot happening in that side. But this particular program, the creative trainer program, जिसके context में I'm doing this video, what we are trying to do is we are trying to learn from a lot of neuroscience and psychology and how brain works and how people retain information. We are using that and converting them into easy applicable tools that people can learn and implement. A. B, it's not a prescriptive program, and I've been telling people it's not a prescriptive program. मैं कौन होता हूँ आपको ये बताने वाला कि this is the right way of doing training? I think this is ridiculous approach in itself. I remember doing a train the trainer program for one of my clients, and उसमें there was this participant who was pretty introvert, और मुझे बताया गया था कि you know इसको आप, and I worked with that trainer and he was unbelievable. He was in fact amazing. So the idea is that we all bring in our own personalities, we talk in a certain way. You can't expect a trainer jump like B trainer. I think this is naive to approach training like that. So this program ke andar we are not trying to prescribe the right way of doing trainings. In fact, what we are doing is we are giving various tools that you can use at your own advantage, for your own advantage and with your own strengths. So I think that's there. Irfan, wow, Irfan Tayyab, somebody whose friendship with me goes back from the time when I started my career, and he asked this question, or Irfan, sorry, मुझे personal message पे reply कर देना चाहिए था, but you know, I'm sorry. So he said that, Sohail, you mentioned 90% retention on your brochure, so what is this all about? Irfan, in this program we are working around the spaced learning methodology, and I think that's something that I am doing it for the first time, and now research science is proving that spaced learning system has proven to improve overall retention rate, retention of learning by 90%. So I think that's something that we have referred, and I wish you would have been here, but I promise मैं इसकी अगर हम वीडियो बनाते हैं तो मैं तुम्हारे साथ ज़रूर शेयर करूँगा. काशिफ asks that क्या train the trainer आप 2019 में करेंगे? नहीं. क्या आप मुझसे पूछ रहे हैं कि 2020 में करेंगे? नहीं. We'll only do it in-house training programs on train the trainer for our specific clients who has that particular demand, but for public program it's creative trainer program all the way now. And here's my somebody who I adore, whose work ethics, whose intellect, Sohail Zindani Saab, and Sohail asks value proposition. मुझे पता नहीं क्यों इनके सवाल में, बाकी सबके सवाल में बहुत खुशी हो रही है जवाब देने में, इनके सवाल में मुझे डाउट है कि ये बस इन्होंने ऐसे ही पूछ लिया है, वरना मुझे वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन इन्होंने सिखाई है, तो मैं इनको क्या जवाब दूं, लेकिन अब चूंकि जवाब देना है, आई थिंक वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन को in order to drive that, there are three areas one needs to consider. Is it so you have to resonate, you have to differentiate, and you have to substantiate. Resonate is that buyer want to, or there is a need for the product that you are selling, buyer wants to buy it, or there's a need for him to buy it or her to buy it. So that's resonate. But then you also have to differentiate, that is the buyer have to see why they should buy from you and not from somebody else. So that's what we call differentiate. And finally, substantiate is that when buyer have to believe that what you are offering and what you are promising, you will deliver that. So, but we can do a separate video, Sohail, where you teach us what is value proposition, and I look forward to that. Kashif Naseem Saab made a comment that I've already registered. Sir, I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to meeting you, and I assure you there will be some amazing people in this program that you can meet and learn from. Inshallah, I look forward to meeting you, sir. Shahzad, good friend from a pharmaceutical company. अच्छा, शहजाद का क्वेश्चन समझने में मुझे थोड़ा टाइम लगा था. मुझे पहले ऐसा लगा कि is it a sarcastic comment or you know, but anyways, taking on a positive note, the question was that can we learn creativity from a session or by attending a session, and is speaking of and explaining models in fancy terms, do one become trainer? Can you become creative in one session? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Who the hell claimed it? Who claimed it? But you can start becoming one. That's certainly there. That's certainly there. मैं आपको एक example देता हूँ. आप बिहेवियर सेफ्टी की, आप सेफ्टी की ट्रेनिंग्स करवाते हैं अपनी ऑफिसेज में और फैक्ट्रीज में, तो उसके बाद इंसान क्या टोटली सेफ हो जाता है? नहीं, प्रोन टू प्रॉब्लम्स. हाउएवर he or she knows few ways that one gets into that particular kind of situation, what to do about it. So एक तो ये चीज हो गई. दूसरा फैंसी टर्म्स की बात आपने की. आई थिंक फैंसी टर्म्स वाकई अगर वो फैंसी टर्म्स हैं, आई थिंक दैट्स रिडिकुलस. आई थिंक दैट शुड बी इजी टर्म्स. मैं आपको अभी की इंडस्ट्री की मिसाल दे देता हूं. एक डिजीज है पायरेक्सिया एंड फेब्राइल रिस्पॉन्स. अब अगर आप किसी को बताएं कि आपको पायरेक्सिया या फेब्राइल रिस्पॉन्स हो गया है, सो वो बेचारा वैसे ही कोई शदीद टेंशन में आ सकता है, लेकिन इसको आप फीवर कहते हैं. अब जब आप उसको फीवर बताएंगे तो उसको इतनी तकलीफ नहीं होगी. तो आपने क्या किया, एक कॉम्प्लिकेटेड टर्म को आपने, आई रिमेंबर सिफेल्जिया. सिफेल्जिया सिफेल्जिया क्या होता है? अब किसको बताएं आपको सिफेल्जिया? हेडेक. So what you make things simple, and that's what creative training is all about, making things simple rather than complex. So I'll not call it fancy terms, I'll say making things simple. It's all about how we approach it. So that's it, the questions that came my way, and I don't know if there'll be more questions. I would love to respond to those, but I think when you take out time for writing questions, that's the respect that you pay. So thank you so much, and I really hope that we'll have great program, creative trainer program coming on 16th of October. I look forward to meeting a lot of you people, inshallah. So thank you so much. God bless you.